She certainly is, and she's up against a 6-foot goalkeeper in Janina Leicester, having made such a difference. And the players take the knee once again to protest against all forms of discrimination across the game. It's official, and we are ready to get underway at the King Power between Leicester City and Manchester City. Leicester home season before that. What's been the main difference, Laura?
Well, I think Willie Kirk spoke about it. I think, you know, they're concentrating
injury issues, but not bad when you could bring in a former England international. And here's a Euros winner in towards another one. It's lots of chance. Alexandri, one of those changes. Azagawa for Manchester City. Well, they made up for it since. This is really good play by Chloe Kelly. Saved by Leipzig.
Chloe Kelly, look, she fakes to take the cross and then she's driving into the 18-yard box. It's a good shot. Leading up in this week when Willie Kirk spoke.
Richly talented Manchester City squad with internationals everywhere, and Laura Coombs, who started every game in the league this season. It's given away back to Leicester City, and the early ball in, looking for the only goal, and what a save!
CJ Bott does well. She forces Alex Greenwood. She's trying to play out of pressure. This is a wonderful ball by Aileen Whelan, and had again wonderful. But again, Aileen Whelan's got all the time in the world, but Alex Greenwood's backpedaling. She can get what a chance that is. They deserve that chance. Leicester comebacks, and again that's a fine save by Ellie Roebuck. But all credit.
Here they come again. Leicester super positive, and Roebuck is
from Ellie Roebuck to keep her team still at 0-0.
The risk of stating the obvious, Leicester City would a year and a half ago. Here's Kelly forwards for Manchester City. Castellanos, Hemp looking for the early strike, saved again by Leipzig.
It's a good shot from Lauren Hemp, but it's quite an acute angle. I think it was quite easy for Leipzig. She's a big keeper.
Greenwood towards Shaw. We'll let her turn and shoot, that's for sure. Here is Shaw again. Good defending though by...
Well, she doesn't get done on a given...
Clean sheet in her only WSL appearance so far against Brighton. Made 6 saves in that game. Here come City.
Run wild with our expectations, don't we, of players? And forget that form and consistency is really tough to keep going.
Not usually with England, Laura, in fact. Premature, given the vast number of new players that had to bed in. And you know what happened after that. It didn't quite go to plan. Finding Hemp in a little bit too much space from a Leicester perspective. Here is Hemp, and here's Shaw looking to get a shot away. Saved again.
Castellanos picking that ball up in that space, and then Sophie Howard has to come out and deal with it. But credit to Bunny Shaw for getting it.
Hasegawa, such a joy to watch, isn't she? Yui Hasegawa, low centrally. Japan international. So much doubt Chloe Kelly will be aiming for here. There she is. Couldn't get much on it though, if anything. It's Hemp with a strike. Well, there's an opportunity for Castellanos. Leipzig only able to palm. Vera Walsh. Mustn't say that, it's really unfair, but technically it's true.
Well, it is true, especially the system and the style and the identity of Man City and how reliable they are in that number 6 position.
And really good defending by young Kirsten Kasperaj, a new signing in the summer for Manchester City, who did really well.
In Leicester, when they win it back, they're not happy just to clear it into...
Is what she's capable of. Here's Kelly in towards Bunny Shaw. Can't give her an inch, and Howard didn't. Against the United States, they lost 1-0. And then was invited to train with England, but chose Scotland in the end.
I think both Sophie Howard and Aileen Whelan have played part of this team and pivotal in getting more points on the board.
The play by Angledahl, slots in Bunny Shaw, surely 1-0. It's a crucial save by the German goalkeeper.
The Angledahl, great running into space, she commits, plumps her out, skips round her, threads it in at the right time. But in the far corner, hasn't she? Again, but she splits well because she's sick this first 15 minutes.
Dangerous from her then, it was a little bit short. for Nevin, in towards Shaw, and she was nearly punished. The field than perhaps she expected.
Need to be careful when playing out. Again, this is a good ball, and at some point she's going to explode and connect and find the back of the net. Leicester just need to be careful.
To Greenwood, and now Manchester City looking to build again, and Castellanos is in space, but here's Hemp going it alone. Saved again by Leicester.
Again, like the mindset to be brave, but again, a turnover here. Lauren Hemp, she's driving direct at the heart of your defence. And again, another good
lovely touch from Castellanos to Hemp. Away only as far as Hasegawa. Some lovely touches from Lauren Hemp. She's had some chances herself too. A little bit of space now. Ball in towards Shaw to Castellanos.
But again, when Man City work it out wide, they've got so much time and space.
Recently in the final third, Carrie Jones looking for Bott, who burst through, but well read by Lauren Hemp, back doing her defensive duties.
Yeah, really good tracking by Lauren Hemp. I'm sure
they make this count. Nevin with a deep one.
Defenders seem pretty convinced.
Come off a ponytail, perhaps. Does that count? Is that in the laws of the game? Now Leicester City trying to press. Ellie Roebuck, cool as you like though. Driving forwards for Manchester City. A lot of the ball, not quite the cutting edges yet. Away by Bott, to Alexandri, to Hemp, to Shaw. Slightly.
I've been impressed with Angledahl, the way she's taking the space. Confidence and assured to stay on the ball. Sometimes with young players, they're eager to pass it off, but she wants the ball, she wants to stay on it, manipulate it, and create some chances.
City today. Strong interception by Howard. Could have been a crucial one, as almost in there. Horton having something to say about that.
Good luck from Carrie. Thank you very much.
The sort of thing would be bothering me at home if I was watching. Could someone just tell me what it stands for? There you go. There's plenty of blue shirts to aim for. What can she do with this one? Howard was up there. Away by Castellanos and Hasegawa. Looks to be a blow to the head, was it, for Alex Greenwood?
Just lands and with Alex Greenwood, where she catches her and falls for a nice space. But this is not the case in this game. It's open, it's on the front foot, it's aggressive.
A point behind, but will have played 2 games more if it stays like this. But in from Kelly. Here's Hemp. She's in a lot of space, far too much from a Leicester point of view. So many options. Angledahl.
Drives at the space. That's what it's asking you to do. And actually, Ashley Pontry's, her decision to stay central is really good. But again, they're off. But again, it's here. It's laboured. Do you need that touch? Can you hit it first time? I've saw ability. But all credit to Leicester for tracking back, recovering. You know that you can make mistakes because she's in fine form, and your keeper's going to get you out of trouble.
Do you get the sense that when Manchester, OK, what about this one? It's Bunny Shaw, it's their top goal scorer. She wants to go herself. It's still Bunny Shaw. Horton. Angledahl. What about this time? What about the decision making from Manchester City? Chloe Kelly for Manchester City. Towards Kelly. Do the basics right and make it difficult for them.
Exactly. I think Willie Kirk alluded to it. You know, their physical raise the bar.
Here's Hemp. Still Lauren Hemp.
Good play. Here you go. One give and go. She's on the wrong side of you, driving. You know, look, another defender skips round her. In Hemp and Chloe Kelly.
Castellanos picks up the loose ball. Dana Castellanos looking for the...
Congested. They're doing their job really, really well. Coming out of the...
well over a decade ago now. And what can Leicester do here? Nevin's in. Good defending though.
The centre-backs, she's facing forward, and then Nevin, the run from outside to in, tries to get it to her first time. And again, this is well read by Alex Greenwood.
Find the breakthrough before half-time. Swung in towards a lot of bodies, but Hasegawa will clear.
Goal, especially the third goal. It was a whole team goal, started from their goalkeeper, played all the way through the thirds. It was just a really assurance composed.
Bunny Shaw pretty much assured of her place every week, isn't she? For obvious reasons. Castellanos! Well, she's getting more confident having scored her first lead.
And her execution, she can bring that down. She can manipulate and open up the goal, but instead she tries to take it first time, and you can see how frustrated she is.
Leicester will be fuming with themselves now if Manchester City are trying to do with Kelly. Oh, here's Bunny Shaw. This is dangerous. Oh,
Yeah, again, a good delivery. She does well, Bunny Shaw, to get on the end of it. But again, it comes to nothing.
Manchester City have had plenty, but half-time at the King Power Stadium, it's Leicester City 0, Manchester City 0.
Don't concede, play your way into the second half. You know, they're playing a 4-5-1. They've got stability and numbers in the midfield to.
But coming on in place of the Venezuelan Dana Castellanos, adding a little bit of bite. She's former Germany under-17 to under-20 goalkeeper, and you get the feeling she's going to be busy again in this second half. The game continues as it did, but Manchester City will have been told in no uncertain terms by their manager to be more clinical.
And Angledahl, look at this. She does so well, drives the space. Nevin doesn't know where she is, and this is a wonderful ball. We saw this in the opening seconds of the first half week.
You make it sound like you're not incredibly nervous every time you watch your other halves. Manchester United.
Well, that's the point.
Being Laura's part. It'd be totally unfair to ask you for any gossip on. They have the drive, they have the pace with Lauren Hemp. Another fine save by Leipzig. And she's done everything in her power to keep this clean sheet under so much pressure. Bunny Shaw.
She had no time to see that, hardly any. Just a reaction, that's a pure.
Rather, she stayed. Nice reverse ball from to Hasegawa. A Doncaster-born Wales international who won the championship with Leicester a couple of seasons ago. To Japan's Yui Hasegawa, who could go on. SL now, particularly at the top clubs. Oh, lovely turn from Bunny Shaw. That was just won a free kick, and it'll be a yellow card.
Yeah, probably the first time that she's done that to Plumptre. Feet by Bunny Shaw, and there you go. She's not making sure that she goes any further.
After a spell in the States. And here's Hemp, looking ominous. Back towards Shaw, and she just ran out of this season in the thick of all the action. Kasparai for Manchester City. And towards Coombs.
Inexperience as a centre-back, so stepping into midfield, it is different. Yes, you are asked to do more of a defensive role, but the game's 360 around you in that.
Angledahl. There's a lot on it. Was that a handball by Coombs? Play on, says the referee. What a
yard box. Again, Angledahl and Chloe Kelly are linking up really well. You can see where everyone stopped because she's still there, she's still making the save, she's still so resilient.
Well, Leipzig's only on loan from Bayern Munich, but her value to them must be going through the roof. I mean, Hemp seeing a lot of the ball against Bott, in towards Shaw, but there haven't been the kind of opportunities that have made it impossible for any goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's right. I think
Hasegawa, nice turn, but upended. Defending today. No dallying on the ball. She's been super confident. Hasegawa. Coombs some stage.
Bum.
Sorry. We're here with our reusable cups as Coombs is there and Bunny Shaw is there. And for her.
For the first time, probably Leipzig had no chance. And the back shoulder of Punter, not touch tight, can't affect her. But again, wonderful ball by Coombs. And just loops it over occasion. Chloe Kelly playing off a great, wonderful 1-2, isn't it? Laura Coombs has time to assess. And then for the first...
Towards Shaw. Here's Hemp, good play to get around Bot, but illegally pulled her back.
She's coming into the heart of your area, heart of the 18-yard box. So, you know, that's certainly one way to deal with a puller back.
Hasegawa. Well, City have something to hold on to, Manchester City, but they want more. Thinking about the shot. But too close attention on it. Hemp, first time, it's a good one to Shaw.
It was a great ball, wasn't it? Leicester do really well in driving them outside the box, but then...
Here's Kelly. What do you think Leicester will be thinking now? Just keep doing what they're doing and putting into the back four. Alongside Plumpton, which is where Eton Collins went up. 4 years at university playing football in Florida. Shaw's been left loose. He's driving it in towards Kelly. Just have a little bit more menace about them, Manchester City. Kelly driving into space. And that's number 2. What a fabulous goal by Chloe Kelly. Her first in the league this season. 2-0 to Manchester City.
I can't believe how easy she made that look. That is a world. Again, she stays alive. Again, simple pass. I'm not going to take you down the outside. I'm going to come in field. I'm being pressured a little bit, but so easy. And what's so impressive, it's just a fluid movement. There's no stutters. There's no...
From Bunny Shaw's head.
But I think sometimes in their work rate, they're off the way they've been doubling up, helping each other. They're first in the future games.
Hemp with another dangerous ball in and towards Kelly. Oh, Nevin battling away with her. Oh, Leicester City. Looked as though Kelly was...
This is another wonderful ball. Again, Nevin doesn't quite deal with it. Chloe Kelly gets in front.
A player of the calibre of Chloe Kelly and replace her with a player of the calibre of Hayley Rasso. Australia international, blistering quick. Sub, and why not? With Rasso and Fowler. Island, the mum's from Papua New Guinea. Played for Montpellier before signing for City. And here they come again, Manchester City. Hemp, the back heel for Coombs. What a strike and what a save.
It's a great move, wasn't it, from Man.
Hasegawa. No matter how many players around her, Hasegawa, she always seems to come away. Thinks about the shot, takes the shot away by
the area. And here it is. She's got the space in front of her. Let's rip. But again, achievement, isn't it? It's a really hard thing to do, especially with the amount of girls and women playing football now. It's a really tough job to come through the ranks.
Angledal. As the wind really picks up around the King Powers. Here comes City once again, but the flag is up on this near side. Final defeat against Manchester City. Now here's Fowler. Is there another goal in this for City? Bot for Leicester. Hasegawa, we haven't mentioned too many times, but every time
on the move, and to defend against someone who's always on the move is really, really difficult, and then so composed on it. Always knows exactly her awareness.
Leicester driving forwards now. And Hannah Kane with a chance. Put Leicester a goal up.
She was nicked this by Man City, but again Molly Pike does well, stays on the ball, waits for the running players. That's a good run in behind the back line. And it's to the team that they were before Christmas.
And that's it, it's all over. Manchester City, the winners from Bunny Shaw, who eventually broke the deadlock after the hour mark, after Janina Leipzig had been outstanding. Fine left-footed strike, drilled past Leipzig, and it's City who go away with all 3 points.